do you think hit me?
I have no proof. Just like there's no proof that this text message killer who's supposed to be dead is the one who chased you in the road when you got hit.
That's great. Meaning you don't believe me.
Meaning if there's proof leading to the person or persons who put you in the hospital, I'll find it.
Oh, why? Because it's your job? And only because it's your job? I guess there's nothing personal, huh? There's nothing personal left between us at all.
You don't know that you hit her.
I checked myself out of the hospital against my doctor's advice. I fell asleep at the wheel on the way up here. I was jolted awake by what I thought was hitting the shoulder of the road. What if I hit Sam? There's so much animosity between the two of us, no one would ever believe it was an accident. A judge would think I had plenty of motives. All of Sam's lies and manipulations would come out, how she watched Jake get kidnapped and did nothing, how she hired thugs to attack me.
Okay, you're getting ahead of yourself.
I mean, everybody at Windermere knows that we got in a fight. It would seem awfully convenient if I just fell asleep at the wheel and just forgot about hitting her.
You don't remember.
It's going to seem like I don't care whether she lives or dies. I need to say something before it looks worse than it is.
No.
What? Jason, please don't tell me you want to try to cover this up, because if I did this, I can't live with myself if I don't say anything.
Before you come forward, we need to be absolutely positive that you did it. You weren't the only person on the road that night.
This really isn't the time to get into what happened between us.
Which part, exactly? The part where we were actually really happy together and we're getting really close, or the part where he found out all of the awful things I did and threw me out of your house? I don't want you on this case out of guilt.
I was the reason that you were wandering alone and upset that night.
No, Lucky, I was. I did all of those awful things, and I take full responsibility for everything that I've done. And the person who almost suffered the worst here was Jake. And to think that I could have done all of those awful things that I did to an innocent child because I was so consumed with hate for his parents. I had kind of a breakdown, you know, mentally and morally, and I felt abandoned and so betrayed. But you changed that for me. And if I knew that we had the slightest chance of working things out, that you would actually find it in yourself to believe in me.
I gotta get on this.
My phone is down by the docks. Go find it. Please.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll prove to you that I'm actually telling the truth.
Oh, about that. Anyway, you know what?
Oh my, I cannot believe I have made you so bitter.
It's not like it's a new emotion from me. Just do yourself and everyone else a favor and let me handle this text message killer angle my way. Don't tell anybody any more information until we have more to go on. I'll be back.
Spinelli, I don't need to babble. Yes or no, have you seen Lulu in here?
No.
Okay, would you tell me if you had?
See, that would require a brief declarative statement on your shortcomings. Should I proceed?
Okay. No, stop. What? I need some information.
Is the Jackal back in Stone Cold's good favor? Okay, what would be the topic of my research?
Accident report, stolen cars, sudden repairs.
Can I help you?
We'll let you know.
Okay, it appears there are a number of accidents on the dark and rainy night in question.
Okay, I need exact numbers and I need names.
Okay, I'm forwarding such a list to the home computer for printing, but in the meantime, several interesting names appear in different circumstances concerning cars of the hues black and blue. Okay, for instance, the young Prince Cassadine, apparently his car was stolen and found in a vehicle graveyard superstore.
The chop shop,
Right, but what excites the investigative mind of the soon-to-be Jackal PI is that he never reported his car stolen. Also, someone who did report their car stolen was your estranged parental unit, Dr. Monica Quartermain. And that specific car was found headed back from the direction that you say the woman formerly known as the fair Samantha was found struck by a car.
That gives me something to go on.
Wait, you have not yet shared why you're so interested in looking into this specific situation, given the hostility between you and the wounded partner.
You don't need to know right now.
Okay, but one more interesting and possibly distressing piece of information. Someone else's car of the color black is having their bumper repaired. That of the Valkyrie. Carly.
You okay? I can't believe someone did this to you.
Yeah, Liv, I hope. What about you? I mean, you've had a pretty big jolt recently. Are you going to be okay?
It's still hard to believe that Coop's gone. I'll never believe he's a text message killer.
You shouldn't. Lucky doesn't want me to say anything because he doesn't completely believe me, but I really do think I have to tell you and my mother. I didn't just walk in front of a car. I was chased in front of one. By the killer. This freak is alive and he is still out there, and I don't want anyone else to wind up dead.
I've been a wreck waiting for you to call.
I found some other options to look into. Okay, at this point, there is no conclusive proof that you're the one that hit Sam.
So just try to stay calm. I have a few other things to look into. I'm gonna
Head right back up there, unless you want to go home.
No.
No, I want to spend a little more time with you.
Has something else happened?
I just have a feeling something bad is happening.
Well,
You got a minute? What do you know about Sam's funeral?